Just got to mute you there. Sorry, got to be muted. Hear me flipping into my head voice on that last one? Goo 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 goo. Halfway through, I'm just letting my voice flip into whatever lighter sound it wants to go to. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. So the idea with hand helping is that it's just there in case you need it. If you're able to do the lip buzz without your hands involved, that's better. I have to help myself. I'm not able to do it without my hands, but if you can wean yourself off of your hands and have it just be your lips buzzing, that's better. How many people are doing the lip buzz currently? This one. How many people are doing tongue trill? That's the one that I prefer. How about the raspberry? Yeah, great. So I have a student, a young teenage boy who cannot do this exercise. He can't do 5 notes yet. So what I have him do, and this may be true for some of you, I just have him do one note. Or and then we go up by half step. So if you have trouble doing 5 notes, just simplify it to maybe 3 notes or 1 note until you're able to add a note. So how many of the women are doing this in the upper octave? And then lower women's voices and men's voices are in this octave with me. Not loud and not long. This is the yodel back and forth between chest voice and head voice. I know this is low for the women. I'll go back up in just a second. Now we'll go back up. How many of you are pretty clear on which voice you're in at any given time? Chest voice, head voice, or mix? Maybe it's the result of the work we've been doing, where you're starting to sort of pay attention to which voice you're in. for people that haven't been talking about it or doing exercises, they, you know, you might not know, and that's fine. Over time, I think that you'll become aware of which of three voices you're in: chest, head, or mix. And this, the point of this exercise is to separate the registers. So some of the other exercises we do are to blend the registers. This one is to separate them. It's partly to strengthen whichever one is the weaker one. So if you separate them, if you flip back and forth in a yodel, you're essentially isolating them, and the weaker one has to figure out how to do its thing. Here we go. Good, let's try this one. Eh, 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 eh. And the point of this one is to make the chords have to open and then occlude again. So if we do a normal scale, they only have to occlude one time and then stay together. This exercise is requiring them to repeat the action. And as we go higher, it gets harder. They don't want to meet as well. So down low, we're starting down low where it's easy. Anybody noticing more difficulty making the notes come out as we go higher? Maybe not yet. Okay, a couple slides and then we'll get to the music. let us start with Wexford Carol. And let's jump over to the section that starts bottom of 5 with thankful heart. It's measure 56. Let's see where I am here. With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's aid. Here comes again. 1, 2, 3. With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold. Let's just do that much with parts separate. Let me get rid of some things here. Let's just do sopranos for a moment. 1, 2. So just a tip, some of you may find that the words kind of get in the way when you're singing that high. You can do something called minimizing, or you barely sing the words. It's something like this. With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherd went the babe to find. You kind of don't pronounce them as much, and you just focus on the vowels. And for a lot of sopranos find it easier to make the sounds come out. If you don't need that, then feel free to pronounce the words in a normal fashion. But the words will come out from the lower parts, in other words. Here comes again sopranos. And 1, 2. Alto, same place, please.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
One more time, altos. And 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
Altos and sopranos together, please. And 1, 2.
With thankful heart
please. 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
One more time, tenors. And a 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
Soprano, alto, tenor. And a 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
Basses alone, please. And a 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold. Within a manger he was laid.
Just that much again, basses. And a 1 and 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
Tenors and basses.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
Add the altos, please. 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
Sopranos, join us, please. 2, 3, 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find. And as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold.
How we doing on this section? Anybody feel like they need help with a certain part or a certain measure? Feel like you're getting it? Let's continue. Sopranos, going into the next section. I'm gonna be rolling it from 63, but we're really rehearsing the section starting at 65. Here it comes.
We did our Savior Christ behold. Within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Mary, attending on. Lord of life came to him with Mary.
Just that much again. So it has a different ending because it's kind of morphing into a different section. Here it comes again, sopranos.
We did our Savior Christ behold. Within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Mary, attending
2, 3, 1.
Lord of life came to him with Mary.
So that last phrase came to end with came to end with Mary, and they kind of spliced the next section right together. The other spot that's a little bit tricky is tending on, Lord of life. So on the word on, you have to count 2, 3, 1. Lord of life. It's a little bit longer phrase than usual. Same place.
Did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Mary, attending
2, 3, 1.
the Lord of life came to him with Mary.
Alto, same spot, please. Here it comes.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on, Lord of life, came to end all strife.
So the word strife holds for 5 counts. Strife, 2, 3, 1, 2, off, while the sopranos are doing their own thing. Here comes again, altos.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on, Lord of life, came to end all strife.
Sopranos and altos together, and then we'll talk about what help you need.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within the manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on, Lord of life, came to end all strife.
Okay, so I realize there's some tricky counting things, and there's some tricky notes too. Sopranos and altos, what spot in particular would help you to isolate or slow down or anything? Or are you okay? Oh, already. Let's work on tenors for a minute then. Here comes tenors.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
Once again, tenors.
They did.
How many of you are singing tenor? Okay, a couple. Here comes.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
Tenor and alto, please.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
See that the tenors and basses say Lord of Life before the altos and sopranos. Okay, basses, let's hear you.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
Once again, basses.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
Tenors and basses together.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
Add the altos back in.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
Add sopranos back in.
They did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
Now, let's go back to bottom of 5, measure 56, and put that all together. And then we'll talk about what you need. Here's 55. And 1, 2.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold, within a manger he was laid, and by his side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
And so on. So, kind of a tricky passage, I think. What help do you need here? Anything isolated or slowed down or anything like that? Okay, let's try, see how you're doing. Let's go back to where you first sang. So page 2, where the sopranos and altos first come in, is measure 10. Let's just do this section now. 1, 2, 3.
Good people all this Christmas time, consider well and bear in mind what our good God for us has done in sending his beloved Son. With very holy we should pray to God with love this Christmas day. In Bethlehem upon that morn, there was a blessed Messiah born.
Once again, same thing. Top of 2. 1, 2, 3.
Good people all this Christmas time, consider well and bear in mind Christmas Day in Bethlehem. Upon that morn there was a blessed Messiah born.
Moving on to the tenor and bass verse. 1, 2, 3.
Near Bethlehem did shepherds keep their flocks of lambs and feeding sheep, to whom God's angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear.
Just that much again, tenors and basses. And a 1, 2, 3.
Near Bethlehem did shepherds keep their flocks of lambs and feeding sheep, to whom God's angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear.
I want to hear just the bass line, which put the shepherds in great fear.
Angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear.
Put the shepherds in great fear.
Angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear.
Put the tenors there.
Angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear.
One more time, then we'll continue. So sopranos and altos, be ready to come in there at pickups to 38. Here we go.
Angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear. Prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid, for there you'll find this happy morn, a princely babe, sweet Jesus born.
Let me hear sopranos alone starting at top of 4. Let me park it a little closer. Here we go, sopranos. 1, 2, 3.
Prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
Once again, sopranos. 2, 3.
Prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
Altos, same spot. 2, 3.
Prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
Once again, altos. 2, 3.
Prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
The parts don't exactly go where you expect them to, I think. They sort of signal left and turn right, as it were. Here's sopranos and altos. 2, 3.
Prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
I think it's exquisitely beautiful. Here's the tenor part here.
Shepherds in great fear, prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
Once again, tenors.
Shepherds in great fear, prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
Tenor, alto, soprano.
Shepherds in great fear, prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
Basses alone, please.
Shepherds in great fear, prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
So on the word, on the syllable hem of Bethlehem, you've got two choices. Bethlehem or Bethlehem, if you're a baritone or a bass. Here comes again, basses.
Shepherds in great fear, prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid.
All the parts, please.
Birds in great fear, prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid, for there you'll find this happy morn, a princely babe, sweet Jesus born.
Now, let's go back and do the beginning through that section and then into the section that we started with. And then we'll talk about anything you need. So this is back at 9 and 10, top of page 2. And a 1, 2, 3.
Good people on this Christmas tide, consider well and bear in mind what our good God for us has done in sending His beloved Son. With very holy we should pray to God with love this Christmas day. In Bethlehem upon that morn there was a blessed Messiah born.
Near Bethlehem did shepherds keep their flocks of lambs and feeding sheep, to whom God's angels did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear. Prepare and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid, for there you'll find this happy morn, a princely babe, sweet Jesus born.
One, two.
With thankful heart and joyful mind, the shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's angels had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold. Within a manger He was laid, and by His side the Virgin Maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came to earth to end all strife.
What do you think? It's so beautiful it hurts. It's difficult passages, and it's what's known as through composed. There's no repeated. I mean, the melody repeats, but every time it's a different arrangement, different harmony notes and so forth. The opposite of through composed is strophic. So like a hymn, where every verse is the same, that's strophic, and this is through composed, different all the way through, which makes it harder to learn and harder to memorize and so forth. Okay, let's move on.
Maybe you could just spend a second saying the history. This is an old carol, isn't it?
It is an old carol. I don't know much about it except that it's 12th century. And
Yeah, that's good.
that's why it has that sound, that it has that ancient sound to it. It was created before it was written. So somebody sang it, and then later on somebody captured it and wrote it down. But it was one of those that was created before it was written. But I love the sound of it, and I love this setting of it. Okay, let's work on I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. you guys would be surprised, amused, delighted, disturbed by how much time I spend thinking about you. When I'm driving or trying to fall asleep at night, I'm thinking, okay, how can I lead rehearsal better? How can I help them better? What do they need that I can give? How can I make the Friday Zooms better? Like if that those questions are running in the back of my mind 24/7, even if the front of my mind is doing something different, the back of my mind is saying, how can I be a better director for Sounds Good Choir? Okay, so what I want to focus on for a minute is these melody phrases. I heard the bells on I heard the bells on Christmas Day. There, and each one is a little bit different. Let me park it at the. So this is going to be. Sorry. Let me get rid of something here. We're going to focus on the tenors and basses just for a second, and then we'll switch over and focus on the sopranos and altos. Oops, I'm in the wrong spot.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old familiar carols play, and in mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to man.
Just that much again. Here comes.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old familiar carols play, and in mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to man.
One more time, please.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old familiar carols play, and in mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to man.
So if you're somebody that reads music and can read all those complicated syncopated rhythms, that's awesome. If you're not, you might just have to listen to it over and over again and memorize how they're different, the nuances of how they're different. Let's keep going into the next section. Thanks for your patience, sopranos and altos.
To man, and the bells are ringing.
So just a reminder here that basses have the option at this point of singing down the octave. And the bells are ringing, while the tenors are going, and the bells are ringing. Now, if you're a bass that can sing up high, that's great. But if it's uncomfortable or feels too high, this section you can sing it down the octave. Here comes again, tenors and basses.
To man, and the bells are ringing, like a choir they're singing. In my heart I hear them, peace on earth, goodwill to man.
Just that much again. This is essentially the chorus of the song. Tenors and basses.
Goodwill to man, and the bells are ringing, like a choir they're singing. In my heart I hear them, peace on earth, goodwill to man.
Okay, from the beginning of that far, tenors and basses. Then we'll jump over and work on altos and sopranos for a second. Now I'm back on page 1. 2, 3, 4, 1.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day. their old familiar carols play, and in mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And the bells are ringing, like a choir they're singing. In my heart I hear them, peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Okay, sopranos and altos starting at 13. Just be aware that the alto is the middle note. The alto is this middle note with the stems down. Peace on earth. So it starts in between two soprano parts. Peace on earth, and then peace on earth. And then at the third phrase, which is measure 17, the alto's in the normal position on the bottom. So let's hear the alto by itself for a second.
To man.
Peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Same thing again, altos. Here's one bar before the chorus. 2, 3, 13.
Peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Does that make sense? Altos? Now, let's work on the lower soprano for a second. Let me mute the alto, unmute the soprano, and do this. So here's the lower soprano.
Peace on earth, peace on earth.
That's actually incorrect. It should be peace on earth, peace on earth. So it's E flat, F. And then on the third phrase, it's in the middle. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. So the first two should be peace on earth, peace on earth. You see what I'm talking about? E flat, F. Sorry, I'm just discovering that the tracks are wrong. When I listened to them all together, all the notes were covered and I didn't hear it. 2, 3. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just edit them right now. If you have the patience, then it'll be right and we won't be listening to wrong tracks. Just give me 1 second here. Highlight. 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 Audio. Up a step. And the same thing here. Thanks for your patience. Oops. I was editing the wrong thing. See how I did here?
Peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth.
That one's wrong too. So the third phrase, that should be in the middle note. So let me work on these separately. I apologize. So second sopranos. Who's singing second soprano, by the way? It should be peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth, goodwill to men. Does it make sense? Let me hear the top sopranos by themselves. I apologize for that nonsense. Here comes top sopranos.
Peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth, goodwill to men.
So let's do sopranos and altos together. 2, 3, go. So the alto note is here, peace on earth. And the top soprano is peace. And the second soprano is peace. Here comes 2, 3, go.
Peace on earth, peace on earth, peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Good, now let's try it with the tenors and basses leading us in, so we get a sense of all that together. Here it comes.
To men, and the bells are ringing
Peace on earth,
like a choir they're singing.
peace on earth,
In my heart I hear them. Peace on
earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head.
Just alto and soprano for a second.
There is no peace on earth, I said. For hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Just that section again, starting top of 5.
And in despair I bowed my head.
You see where I am? Here it comes.
And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said. For hate is strong and mocks the song
let's work on the tenor and bass in this section. So they have the melody and tenors and basses have the little answer section. Here comes measure 21, tenors and basses.
Goodwill to men, but the bells are ringing.
Let's go back, same place again, back to top of 5. And in despair I bowed my head. But I said, be strong and marks the song.
Goodwill to men, but the bells are ringing.
How you doing, tenors and basses on that? Feel like you're getting it? I know I'm not separating the parts, but I'm sort of assuming that you're able to hear your note together. Now let's try sopranos and altos with tenors and basses at this section. So I think I'm parked last measure, bottom of 4.
And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said. For hate is strong and mocks the song of these on earth goodwill to men.
Goodwill to men, but the bells are ringing.
Now let's go back to the beginning and put all that together. Back to page 1. There's 2 bars. 2, 3, bar 4.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old familiar carols play, and in mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And the bells are ringing,
Peace on earth.
like a choir they're singing.
Peace on earth.
In my heart I hear them. Peace
On earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said. For hate is strong and mocks the song of these on earth goodwill to men.
Goodwill to men, but the bells are ringing,
Peace on earth.
like a choir they're singing.
Peace on earth.
Does anybody hear them? Peace
On earth, goodwill to men.
So that second chorus is the same as the first one with the exception of the third line that the tenors and basses sing, does anybody hear them? That's a different line. And the opening line is, but the bells are ringing instead of, and the bells are ringing. Does that make sense? Let's do that second chorus. Let's start top of 6, where the tenors and basses have goodwill to men. Top of 6, measure 27.
Goodwill to men, but the bells are ringing,
Peace on earth.
like a choir they're singing.
Peace on earth.
Does anybody hear them? good winter man.
So you've essentially learned a big chunk of the song because all of this information comes back later and repeats. Does that make sense? Sorry for the mistakes on the track. I'll correct those. Let's move on. I wish you Christmas. I'm doing all the hard ones today, so we can kind of dig in and work on the details. Do this. Let's work on the ending. Let me see here.
Oh, the man.
Sorry, some things are muted. Let me unmute them real quick. Very complicated.
Could you repeat where we're starting, please?
Yeah, I didn't say it yet. I'm
Oh, okay, cool.
just getting set up. Sorry. Turn this down. We are going to start at, let's just do the last phrase, measure 52, and may its joy and peace.
I wish you music.
It's not the right place. Turn a bunch of things down here.
I wish you Christmas, a Merry Christmas.
And may God.
I told you wrong. Where I'm talking about is 73. Last page, measure 73.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Good, let's hear just sopranos for a minute.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas. And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Just the top soprano. There is a division of sopranos. I don't mind who sings it. It could be some altos because it's kind of low. It doesn't have to be sopranos, but here's the top soprano again.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas. And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
One more time.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas. And may God
a lower soprano, which could be higher altos if you want.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas.
Sorry.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas. And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again. That's the middle part. Let me hear the altos for a second.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Here comes altos.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Good. All those top parts, please. Here it comes.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas. And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Now the tenors, please.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
One more time. 1, 2, 3.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Hold that forever. Here comes the basses.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
One more time, basses.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Let's try all the parts and see how we're doing.
Christmas, a Merry Christmas.
And may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Now, let's go back a page to middle of 10, pickups to letter G. Let me show you.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
Just that section.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
Just sopranos, please.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain. I wish you Christmas.
And so on. And then the altos, let's hear the altos. You guys are splitting into two parts here, but let's hear it. 1, 2, 3.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
So the lower part goes, your whole life long, the warmth of memories that long remain. Though the warmth of memories that long remain. The upper part goes, the warmth of memories that long remain. So they're right next to each other. I wish you harmony your whole life, harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain. That's the upper alto part. Does that make sense? Here comes altos again, back from letter G.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
By the way, I don't know if any of the other directors will say this to you. I don't mind if you switch parts. So for example, top of 11, I think that soprano part is very high and difficult. I wish you Christmas, a Merry Christmas. So if you're a soprano and you get to that part at letter H and you just find it too difficult to sing, just drop out for a minute and then come back in when it's back in range. Or if there's another passage that's too high, switch to alto for one line or two lines and then switch back to soprano and do what you need to for your voice. And any part can do. If you're a tenor and in one phrase is too high, jump to the bass part. Let's hear sopranos and altos from letter G. 2, 2, 3.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
Good. Now we hear tenors in the same spot.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
Comes again.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth
let's hear the baritones.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
Baritone. Who's singing baritone, by the way? No one. Oh, did one hand go up?
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
Bassist, let's hear you, please.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that won't remain.
I'll have you know that I got up at 6:30 in the morning to record that. Because I have low notes for about 10 minutes and then they go away. So that's what I have to do. I'm down here in my bathrobe and coffee. Here comes the bass again.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that won't remain.
Okay, all the tenors and basses. Here comes.
I wish you music, I wish you song, I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain.
All the parts. Here comes.
I wish you music, I wish you song,
I wish you harmony your whole life long. The warmth of memories that long remain. I wish you Christmas, a Merry Christmas.
and may God bless you till we all shall meet again.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Go back to top of 9, please. So it's a similar section. It's like the first statement of this section, and then what we just sang is the second statement. I'm going to park it at 50. Let me show you where I'm at. Maybe I'll park it at 49.
Laughter, happiness, and cheer.
I wish you Christmas, a Merry Christmas,
And may joy and peace be with you through the year.
Same place, top of 9.
Laughter, happiness, and cheer.
I wish you Christmas, a Merry Christmas,
And may joy and peace be with you through the year.
Let's do the sopranos for a second. I'm going to park at 52, sopranos only.
And may joy and peace be with you through the year.
Once again, sopranos. the lower part, and may its joy and peace be with you through the years. Does it make sense? And may its joy, then you're on the middle note, the top note, and may its joy and peace be with you through the years. Sopranos again.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Altos, please.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Once again.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Alto and soprano.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Tenors, let's hear you, please.
Christmas, and may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Kind of an interesting note there on the final chord.
Christmas, and may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Baritone.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Baritone again.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Bass.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
Bass again.
And may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
All the parts.
Christmas, and may its joy and peace be with you through the years.
One more time.
Christmas,
And may its joy